Hello everyone, my name is Rahil Karadia. I am the Cyber Threat Intelligence Specialist at Network Intelligence India Private Limited, and as well as I am serving EC Council's Global Advisory Board for CTIA Training and Certification Program. So before I begin, I want to thank you, EC Council, for providing me an opportunity to contribute back to the cybersecurity community on global scale and continue to learn more about training. Training certification have really helped me to make accurate decisions related to threat indicators that we usually encounter in our customer telemetries and make the accurate decisions and respond to the incident in a quick and the very speed way without wasting our time in doing additional. The council have provided me a self-paced training program materials for review purpose and go through the content. I have taken the review and the content. I just loved the entire topic that I've been covering up in the 6 modules. So I would strongly recommend anyone, if they are fresher or experienced candidates, they should go for these programs to enhance the skill sets and put more value to the existing job role, because threat intelligence program is more important if you're working on security operations side as well as on cyber risk management areas. So I would strongly recommend to go for this program. Is worth going, because it contains a lot of information that you need to know, and keeping track about what's happening on a global scale, what's happening on the attacker side. That's more important to know as part of your job. If you don't know, you're not going to be able to protect your information system from the cyber attack. If you know the information what's happening on the other side of the world, then you probably know what area of the technologies or what part of the infrastructure I need to protect from the advisories. So accordingly, you will plan your defense, and where we need to look forward for more focus on this particular area of the IT infrastructure where we can. So this CTIA training certification program will give you more exposure on the tools and tactics that you can use to collect data, and how you apply analysis, and how you're able to produce intelligence out of the information which has a contextual data. So having this training program, you can benefit a lot. You can make the right decisions when you encounter any incident that likely occur in customer telemetry. So if there's some incident, you need to know where this IP belongs to. Even in most of the cases, the IP will belong to some of the trusted vendors, and you may take it as a false positive, but that's not always the case most activities. So having the trust, trusting based on the vendors, is not a good choice. So you need to know, you need to evaluate this IP address and adapt to understand what this IP is hosting on that, what services are being hosted on that particular IP. And based on that particular context, we can make further decisions and make better outcome, and we can accordingly respond to the incident as a true positive, even though it will look like a false. CTIA training program also discusses more about how you're able to share the threat logs from your telemetry of the customer to the public domain by wiping out the sensitive data which is related to your customer, or the sensitive information like the internal IP address, the host name, and other sensitive data